When it comes to protecting your home, you can never be too safe. Now, whether you're treating it as the house that you and your family live in, or as just an investment, you can save yourself some time and money by doing a little bit of legwork today. With spring right around the corner, what are some things that you can do to help protect your money and the value of your home? Let's talk about it. Hey guys, Reno Reed here of the Reed team with Trello Realty here in beautiful Kansas City. Now, homeownership is an amazing thing. It's an incredible experience. But when things go wrong, you do have some headaches. Since you own the place, you can't rely on your landlord to go out and fix the hot water heater. You don't have one. And trust me, I've been there. It sucks. You don't want to ever come into your house from a long day of work and your basement has 6 inches of water in it. I get that. So what are some things that we can do to help prevent some of these major things from happening to your house, right? Well, now that it's spring and things have started to clear off, I mean, don't look outside, don't let outside fool you. Spring is coming just before you know it. But it's a good time to go out and take a look at your roof, for example. The winter weather can be really brutal on your roof. Between hail, between snow, about a compressed square foot of snow is about 50 pounds. So you want to go up and make sure that you don't have any structural damage, you don't have any hail damage, you don't have any new leaks, right? And if you do, it's a good time to go ahead and contact your insurance person and hopefully get those issues resolved. Number 2, go ahead and check the trim and the fascia. I think that's how you say that word. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not entirely sure. But go ahead and check those areas of your house to see if there's any damage. Depending on what type of wood rot you could potentially have up there, it could spread and it could get worse. So you want to make sure that that is well maintained and that you're not having issues. Again, if it's going to get soft, you might end up having structural issues if the extent of it spreads to an uncontrolled rate. So that's definitely something you want to make sure you're not having wood rot. You're not having your peeling paint, things like that. These can help prevent some damage, again, in the long term. Number 3, go ahead and get your HVAC system at least maintained by a professional. Now, in the winter, you probably aren't running your air conditioner too often just because it's so cold. But as things start to heat up, you want to make sure that your air conditioner is running properly. And if you've ever been in the summer without air conditioning, whether because of a power outage or your AC going out, it's not a fun time. Go ahead and make sure that that's working for you so that you don't literally sweat during the spring and summer months and sometimes even in the fall. Number 4, check your water heater for rust on the outside and for leaks. Now, rust isn't necessarily a telltale sign, especially on the outside, that your water heater is almost dead, but it can help tell you if something's coming, and if you just leave it to be, it could potentially speed up the demise of your water heater. Number 5, and this is something that you should probably do multiple times a year, but check your fire extinguishers to make sure that they are working. Make sure the gauge is in the green, the right pressure. Make sure that you pick it up and you feel the stuff inside moving. If it's stagnant, it could be bad, right? Make sure your pin is in, make sure your hose doesn't have cracks, the fire extinguisher isn't dented. Especially during storm season, if you have a fire come out, whether it's cooking, lightning, whatever, you want to make sure that that fire extinguisher is working. That could save quite a bit amount of damage. Obviously, if it doesn't, the fire department's there for you. But if you can prevent some of this damage yourself, it's going to save you a lot of headaches. Number 6, clean your kitchen hood and the filter. So the purpose of that, obviously, while you're cooking is so that smoke and all that excess can go filter out to outside the house, and so you're not smoking up your kitchen, right? If you're not cleaning it, if you're not replacing the filter, not only can the smoke kind of get stuck in the kitchen, cause a lot of issues there, but with the grease, it could also start smelling pretty bad. So save yourself, save your guests a little bit of unwanted, I guess not pleasantries, but unwanted smells. Go ahead and make sure that's cleaned, okay? Number 7, repair, your driveway. If you have cracks, if it's settling, now that the snow's kind of gone, or should be gone soon, you can go ahead and kind of fix, especially the things that are tripping hazards, right? You can save yourself, especially your insurance company. They'll thank you for that later if you're not having people run around, hit, a break in your driveway, fall, and you have a claim. Your insurance is going to go up because of it. So it's a good idea to go ahead and repair some of those, especially, again, the things that are tripping hazards. Number 8, go ahead and check the shutoffs at all your plumbing fixtures. Now, there's a number of reasons why you might need that. If you have a leak, if you're wanting to install a new toilet, a bidet, if you have want to prevent your pipes from freezing, things like that, you want to go ahead and make sure that those are secured and those are functioning. I can tell you myself, I am glad that my main shutoff at my old house worked, because when I was going to turn off a toilet, I broke it off and started spraying water everywhere. So make sure that if that water main shutoff wasn't working, I could have been in a lot of issues. So I'm very thankful that I was checking some of those and that did work. So go ahead, save yourself some potential issues, potential waterlogged floor, and some nasty water spraying all over you. Make sure those are functioning. And if not, have someone come out and replace them. It's not too difficult. And then lastly, number 9. So go ahead and clean out the duct from your dryer, your clothes dryer, and go ahead and clean the areas around it. So not only does clearing out the dryer vent help potentially make your dryer a little bit better, more efficient, but cleaning around it can also be a good way to find some lost socks, right? So these are just a couple really small things that you can do right now with spring right around the corner, okay? Doing these little things can go ahead and make a huge difference. Protect you, protect your home, protect your investment, all right? See you guys later.